Hey YouTube universe, please excuse the giant, massive planet of pus on my face. It is the biggest stress zit I've ever had. It was incredibly painful and that shit had to go. But it brings me to my topic of conversation today, which is stress. I was gonna wait a whole week to post a video about this, but I had such a stressful day yesterday, it inspired me to observe myself and kind of like take a step back and observe myself and see what I did to handle stress and see whether or not those particular methods of handling stress were productive or healthy, which of course, that's what you should do when it comes to managing stress. Anything that you do to manage stress should be either productive, healthy, or both, and preferably both. But so I had the worst day on the planet, and it just seemed like nothing was going my way. And, I was getting tossed around all over Hell's Half an Acre, and I just felt absolutely done. Like, I was so done with everything. I was just like, nope, not going to deal with it. I'm done. I give up. Stop the world. I want to get off. But I went home, and I was sitting at my computer, which is one of the things I do to de-stressify. I just kind of zone out in front of the computer because I don't want to have to think about anything when I'm stressed. I don't think anybody wants to think about things when they're stressed. Much less this massive, huge, freaking pimple. Ugh, so gross. But, so I was sitting in front of the computer and zoning out and not thinking, and I was like, you know what? I want to make cupcakes. I wasn't even especially hungry. I just wanted to make something. And that kind of lit off a little light bulb in my head. And I think that's part of why making anything de-stressifies us. Whether you're writing a blog or a poem or making a YouTube video or painting something or baking or cooking, anything that involves the creation of something is gonna lower your stress level. Because everyone in the human race wants to feel like they're contributing to the world in some way. And I think when you make something, however small it might be, even if it's as small as a YouTube video that maybe 35 people will watch, or as big as a painting that takes up your entire wall, it's still a product that you're contributing to the world around you for people to potentially enjoy. So I was making these cupcakes, not necessarily because I was hungry, but just because, one, I wanted to create something, and two, I wanted to share that something with other people, because that's what I like to do. I like doing nice things for other people. It makes me feel good. And so I was like, let me bake these cupcakes, and I did. I took the little box mix, and I mixed it all up, and baked it, and poof, there were these 14 delicious looking cupcakes. They were, chocolate cupcakes with cream cheese frosting on them and little chocolate chips on the top. And I called them tuxedo cupcakes. And the little cupcake holders have penguins on them, which makes it double the awesome. But I ended up bringing them to work because obviously between me, my sister, and her boyfriend, we are not going to eat 14 cupcakes by ourselves. So I was like, let me bring these to work. The people at my job, anybody really, anywhere, loves free food. So I was like, let me bring these cupcakes and let's see, how people react to them. And the outcome was better than I could have ever imagined. I mean, people loved them. People I didn't think would have any had two. I mean, they were like, these are the best cupcakes ever, oh my god. And I was just like, so happy because I made something and people liked it. And that's like the most satisfying thing in the world, especially for someone like me who's an attention whore. Hey, at least I'm honest. So that was a great thing that I did for other people. And it helped to de-stressify my life in the process. So it's both productive and healthy. 2 thumbs up. Another thing that I did yesterday to de-stressify myself is take a shower. Now, normally that's a very routine part of your day. You want to clean yourself periodically. And But for some reason, this shower that I took meant so much more because I was washing the day away. I was just kind of standing in the shower, letting the hot water fall on me, and it was just the most relaxing thing on the planet. I don't even know. Normally, I'm very practical in the shower. Normally, I'm like, let's get clean, pits, crotch, hair, done. Not in that order. But for some reason, I just decided to kind of enjoy myself because I didn't quite have the time to take a bath. Normally, I would take a bath if I was really stressed out and really needed to cool down. But I took a shower, and I just decided to enjoy myself and really take time to kind of zone out and not particularly think about anything. And I did. And it was fabulous. And then when you come out of the shower, you're clean. So you're productive, and you're healthy. Hey, cool. So that was another thing that was really great, because that way I was clean, and the hot water relaxed me, and everything was chill. Now, of course, I try to find productive and healthy ways to manage my stress. But, like everybody, I'm not perfect, and there are some things I do to manage my stress that while they may seem like they work, they're not really productive, and they're not really healthy either. They're just kind of there, and I need to work on them. So one of the things that I do to manage stress that is not so healthy at all is I rant to anyone who will listen. Mostly to my husband, though. I just kind of empty it out, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, and I'm throwing all these things at him, and I forget in those moments that he's dealing with stress too. And now I'm dumping my stress on top of his stress, which isn't really helping anything, is it? So, but I do it anyway because it makes me feel temporarily better. But ultimately, even after I air my grievances to him, the stress is still there. I haven't done anything to get rid of the stress. I just told it to someone. So I've stressed someone else out with my stress, but I haven't gotten rid of my stress. So it's an unproductive thing that I'm trying to work on because I know it's not healthy, it's not helping anybody else, it's not doing a nice thing for anybody else, and it's not making the stress go away. What makes stress and anxiety and depression go away is doing something, anything. Even if that particular action, like baking cupcakes, doesn't seem like it's going to really help your situation at all. Because the things that were stressing me out, I came to realize weren't actually things that I could really do a whole lot about. I mean, my husband's deployed. There's nothing I can do about that. He's going to be deployed. I'm not the one who gets to decide when he comes home. There's someone fancy sitting at a desk in an office somewhere that gets to decide that. And work's going to be stressful. I work in childcare. That's one of the most stressful jobs on the planet. Stress is going to happen. There's really nothing I can do about that except for to try to prevent it from happening. But when it does, nothing I can do. You know? I just have to manage the stress that I come across. And baking cupcakes and taking a shower, as useless as that sounds toward the problems that I'm facing in life, it actually ended up helping out a lot because it took me away from the things that I have no control over and that I really shouldn't be worrying so much about in the first place. So now it's your turn, YouTube. Tell me about a time that you were really tear someone's head off stressed out. You can even tell me about the stress acne you got. I'll understand. And tell me how you dealt with it. Even if it's not so productive or not so healthy. Do you paint something? Do you go to the gym, go for a run? I've done that too. Do you take a shower, take a bath? Do you air your grievances to your significant other? Sorry, Justin, I love you. And, do you masturbate? Whatever. Do you have sex with the first thing you see? Whatever it is, whether it's healthy or unhealthy, productive or unproductive, I want you to share it. leave a comment or a video response in the little box down below. I will read and watch all of them. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Please subscribe to me if you want to see a few more videos. I try to post one every couple of days or every week or so when I get the chance. Anytime inspiration strikes me, I'm gonna post about it. So get ready and get excited for all of that. I've got lots of new things coming up, collaborations with other YouTubers. I've got makeup tutorials and what's in my bathroom, all kinds of different video ideas. So stay tuned, and I hope to see your comments and video responses. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, which is another thing I do to de-stress. So, I'm Helen Quigger Savage, and seriously, this pimple is too much. It's gross. Whatever. Bye!